Every time we say goodbye, they all see that it's a lie. 'Cause we always give it one last try.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Masaki from State 483, and today I want to just tell you about the updates recently to the recycling event. So there's this event that happens once in a while called Recycling Center. Basically, the concept of the event is to take the items that you've collected in the game that you no longer need and then trade them in for something else that you could probably use, like, general speed ups, frags, etc. Now, what you can trade and what's available to you will change depending on what phase of the game you're in. So it does, matter if you're a later state that has been around for a while. Like our state's been here for a year, so our trading is probably different from newer states. However, I do want to kind of note something for at least our state, or states in our range and earlier, meaning older states than us, that this event has really changed recently with some additions that I really, really like. So the first thing I noticed is that you can trade a lot more of the older frags now, to the point where I've actually exhausted all of my blue, purple, some of the purple frags. I wish you can trade more of these purple ones, because I have a ton of these too. But these blue skill books, these rare hero badges and purple hero badges, I just don't need them anymore. So it's good to be able to trade them in for tickets, right? Recycling coupons. Now, once you trade them in for coupons, what can you do with the coupons? Now, the standard trade is going to be things like, plasma cores, which I've already done all of mine. You can get the March crates, which have a chance to drop the actual March skin. But otherwise, you get speed ups, or you get some resources, or you get bio caps and things like that. So it's not great because it does cost 30. In the cases where you're kind of chasing after skins, I would make sure you maximize trading for the actual skin tickets instead. It's better to go for this and trade for 36 skin tickets than to go for a March crate and pretty much miss it, because this March crate basically costs you 60 tickets. Anyways, you're better off just getting the skin tickets, in my opinion. If you have the extra coupons, the crate's probably fine. There's no issues there. The one thing I do want to note is I did see this certificate of honor being available for the trades, which was surprising to me, because this is very, very good. First thing is you can redeem up to 100%, where you can trade the certificate of honor over into badge tags or mercenary influences. The reason why this is really great is because the only way to currently obtain, so in general, the badge tags and the mercenary influences are difficult to obtain anyways. And currently the easiest one that we have for most of the states where we are is we can use our ETH or Migo events and trade in our glory points for these items. As an example, basically you're going to gain a ton. So actually, it's easier if I show you on a on a sub account here. So I'm here on my basically alt that I don't really play, and I can show you what happens with these points. So you can accrue these points really, really easily. As you can see, I have over 230k, right? And for most players who are not working on red badges, you really don't need Certificate of Honor. It's okay to collect these and just get them ready, because by the time that you do need them, they're going to be available for you. Most players obviously use the Migos to buy plasma. That's going to be usually the best choice here. You do want to maximize the plasma cores. But once you buy out all of those, there's another trade that's really, really powerful, especially when the recycling center is available. And that's to purchase these certificate honors instead of buying the badge tags themselves. Now, I did not know that the recycling center had this trade available, or I would not have bought the tags on my other account. So here I'll show you why. So first thing we can notice is inside the recycling center, you can trade one of these honors, certificate honors, for 7 tags or 5 mercenary influences, right? Influences. Now, what's the price difference of these items inside the store? The certificate is 3,750, and the tags and influences are 2,000 each. So right away you can say, hey, for about 4,000 Migo points, I can get 2 tags or 1 certificate But if I get one certificate, I can actually trade about 4,000 Amigo points for 7 tags instead. So that's a much, much, much better trade. Again, if you are using the certificate for red badges, you probably want as many of these as possible because that's very likely what you're chasing after. But if you're like most other players who are still building up their yellow badges, you don't need this certificate until you get to red badges. So if you're still on yellow, you can totally trade them in for the badge tags or the influences, and you're going to have a much better time. So kind of just show you how that works, right? So like let's go to my player here, and today is a badge day, so I'll just buy some badges, or let's just try and see what kind of badges I can purchase. So it looks like on this account I may not be able to do any badges because I don't have enough influences, right? But if you're not, I can always buy more. So easy way to do this is we go here, we purchase, it really doesn't matter, but I'll just buy this one on the bottom here. We'll buy all of them, okay? So that's a good chunk of my Amigo points that are already gone. But here's the really cool part. Because of the recycling center, I can actually get a ton of this bag out as mercenary influences. So I can get 220 for that 40, I guess, right? So 200 influences for this. So let's just get 100 like this, and maybe we'll trade in for some more of those. So let's see. Let's upgrade a rider tag here, and then we can do maybe like a hunter here. Okay, so we got 2 done. What else do we need? More influences. Okay, well, let's do it. So let's get more. Go to recycling center here, and then we go for a couple more influences, like 45, I think we needed. And then we go back, we upgrade another badge. Let's do a infantry badge here, like so. And yeah, so as you can see, by buying the certificate of honor, you actually get a better rate to trade in for the badges. So highly recommended. On my server, you can only do this for the next couple hours. It will be gone. But if it's not expired on your server, I highly recommend doing this because it will really help you with badges, because you're going to be getting some influences for really, really cheap. All right, so this is Masaki from State 43. I hope this video is of some help to you, and yeah, you stay classy.
I just wanna be happy.